So on this video, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at how to upload videos via your mobile phone. We're going to take a look at how to edit your videos very simply, because Instagram has its own app. It's got some really cool features in there. You can add music and you can schedule your content from there as well. So what I'm going to do is we're going to jump onto my Instagram. Now, once you're over onto Instagram, to upload a video via the Instagram app, what you need to do is go down the bottom and click on this plus sign down here. Once you click onto that, you're going to have a few options. You can see that you've got posts, you've got stories, reels, etc. So we're going to leave that on reel. Now what you want to do is you want to scroll down and find the videos that you want to upload. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab any two videos. What you need to understand is when you're doing this, you're going to obviously have filmed the content, you've got the content ready to go, then you need to splice it, put it together, okay, and obviously add any text over there, which I'm going to show you how to do now. So as we go down, I'm just going to say, I'm going to use, say, this video, okay, I'm going to select this video, and let's just say I want to select this video as well. So I'm going to take these two videos. Then you want to come down the bottom, you want to click on to next. And the first thing that's going to come up is you're going to see that it's going to give you suggested audio tracks if you want to use. If I put the volume up, you'll be able to hear, and you can actually click along and select different audio if you wanted to. Okay, so if I was to click onto that, it would switch it to that. If I was to click onto that, it'll switch it to that, etc. Or I can just skip that down the bottom and we can search for audio later. Okay, so what we want to do is just click on to skip. We want to leave that out for now, and it's going to bring us over to this section. Now from here, what we can do is you can see this timeline section down the bottom. The first thing that you need to do is you need to splice these videos together. I'll show you what I mean. So if we click onto timeline, it's going to bring us over to this section. Now you can see here that this is where the video is. The top part is the video, okay. Now what you want to do is you can click onto this. See, it's going to go yellow. And then you can quite simply with your finger, you can hold down and you can move these in and out. So if I do this with my finger, if I press down and do that, you're going to see it's going to move this. And I can pretty much use any part of this that I want, and I can do it from both sides, okay. Or what you can do down the bottom, you can also see that you've got this split screen, split section. So if I was to click onto that, it's going to split it. Then I can click onto the first one and I can delete it, I can remove it, etc. Okay. Then what we can do is we can slide this over. So let's just say I wanted to use these two sections of this video. Then I'd click onto the second one, and then I can do the exact same here. So this is how you adjust what clips you want to use of any given videos, okay? Then what you can do, guys, is you can click back onto this screen. When you click onto that, you're going to see you've got some options up here as well. This is music, this is effects, okay? And this also, as you can see, this big A, little a, if we click onto that, this is what allows you to write on here. So for example, let's just do a quick test. We'll just type in test, okay? So you've got different fonts. The fonts are going to come up over here. So if we slide this over, we can click onto that one. You got the second one, third one, fourth one. So if we go back over to the second one, then up top, you can see here you've got firstly where you want this to sit, left, right, or middle. So the orientation. Then you've got the color, okay? So if we double click onto this and we click onto color, you can see that's going to change the color, whatever color we want. We'll leave that white, for example. Then what we can do is this is how you can play with the size of it, okay? You can pretty much put this wherever you want. Now when you move this around, you're going to be able to see that these lines are going to pop up. Now these lines show you exactly where this is going to sit and what people are going to see. So you don't want any text here because you're going to cover up your captions. You don't want any text here because you're going to cover up sort of, you know, the like button and the comment button, etc. And then if you go too high, it's going to be sitting out of there. So this is, Instagram is very good at showing you where this is going to sit, okay? And then what you've also got up here as well, you can see these other options as well. The first one, this one over here, if we were to click onto this, you're going to see that it's going to give us a background. You click onto it again, okay, see it's changing that all up. Click on it again, it's going to remove it. If you click onto the second one, what that's going to do is it's going to make the text move, okay? So if we were to play this now, if I move this back and you play this, what you will see is that from time to time, this test, you're going to see it's going to run. It's like a, yeah, so, but if you've got more writing, okay, for example, if we were to put test, 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 etc., right? and then we do that, you're going to see it's going to move. So if you had more writing there, it's going to create all that writing for you. So that's pretty much what that does. And you can get rid of that. So if you click back onto this writing, okay, and you remove that, it's going to stop that. But obviously you can just play around with this, choose the color that you want, choose what backgrounds you want, choose what font you want, okay? Now, once you have the font that you want, okay, you're gonna put it wherever you want. Let's say you wanna put it here. Then what you can do is you can go down to your timeline, you can click onto your timeline, and then this is where you'll be able to set this where you want it. So let's say you only wanted this at the start of the video, you can move this, and then as you play around with this, you're gonna see you've got that there, and then it's gonna disappear. Then you can put any other font that you want. And this is how you would put in all this text. So let's say you wanted to, the first section you wanted to say something else, and you wanted to say comment, and you wanted to say like, etc. This is how you'll do it. And Instagram gives you all these features. Now, if we click back onto the video, the other thing that it gives you as well up here is music. Okay, so if we were to click onto music, you're going to be able to see it's going to give us suggestions of different music. Now you can listen to the music just by clicking on play. Okay, you'll be able to hear different music that's playing. So you can pause that by clicking on it again. Or if you literally click onto it anywhere here, okay, it's going to use this music, okay? Then all you need to do is come up to the top, click onto done. And now we've got our video that we have created. Now, in order to upload this video, all you need to do is come over here and click on to next. You're going to see that there. So once you click on to next, it's going to bring you over to this section. Now, this is where you would want to put in a caption. So we're just going to put test, test, okay? Because I want to show you how to also schedule this video. So you go test, test. Then what you do is you go to okay. Okay, now you can only schedule these reels via your mobile phone. If you're looking at putting up heaps of different content, okay, and you're looking to say put up content for the next 2 to 3 weeks, this is how you do it. So you can scroll down. Now when you're uploading these videos, you can tag people if you wanted to. So if there's any friends that you wanted to tag when this video goes up, you absolutely could. You can scroll down and you can choose the audience, obviously everyone that you want. You can choose topics. I'll just leave that as is. But then as we scroll down, you can see here you've got recommended on Facebook. I've allowed that, which means that this video will also be seen on Facebook Reels, which is going to increase your reach, okay? Then as you scroll down here, you can see you've got this advanced settings. If you click onto advanced settings and you scroll down, you can see here that you've got schedule this reel. So if we click onto schedule this reel, this is where I'll have the option to schedule this reel. So let's say I wanted to schedule this reel my time tonight for say 9 p.m. Okay, then obviously I'll need to put this on 0, put that on 9, okay, and then I would click on to done. I'm not going to do that now because obviously this reel I don't want scheduled. I'm going to delete this, leave it in drafts. But then all you'd need to do is then click on to done, and this is how you would schedule this reel. Very, very simple. The other options that you have over here, guys, if you scroll down, is that you could hide a like count on this reel if you wanted to. I mean, I show all mine. It's completely up to you guys, but you do have that option. Okay, and then obviously if you don't want to schedule it, you just click onto the top back up there. And then all you need to do now, let's say you wanted to come back to this reel and you just want to save it as drafts, you can come down the bottom and you can click on to save as drafts. The other thing that I wanted to mention as well, when you come up to the top and you're uploading this reel, you've got this edit cover section, okay? So this is really important if you wanted to choose what you want people to see before the video plays. Also, it's going to show that inside your Instagram profile. So this is the first thing that they're going to see. So if you click on to edit cover over here, I can slide this over and I can pretty much put whatever I want to be the cover of this video. So I'm just going to leave that for example. Then all you need to do is come up to the top and click on to done. And that is pretty much it. I highly recommend that you go out and you play around with this Instagram video downloading tool because it's got some really, really cool options. Number one, obviously, is you can add the music, you can add different types of captions, etc. The other thing that you can also do with Instagram, guys, if you click onto this element over here, which we didn't click on before, this icon, you're going to be able to see that you can put some captions, you've got polls, okay, you've got all these other GIFs and other sort of stuff that you can put on here, and then you've got this one in the middle as well. So if we click onto this, okay, so if we click onto that, you're going to be able to see that you've got all these really cool themes as well that you can play around with. If you click onto this, it's going to change all that. The other thing that you've got as well, so I'm just going to change that back. So if you go back to none, it's not going to give you any. And the other thing that you can do as well is if this video had any talking in it, you'll be able to use, there'll be a captions option as well. So Instagram has thought of everything. Highly recommend that you go over here, you play around with this app, you get familiar with it. And then obviously this is going to put you in good stead to putting up some really good content on Instagram.